is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Girl and her friend Gifty Oware. The Okodi National Service ya boy ya TTB. Story of one say yare bono or yare that them serious. It's not going to be business as usual. It's going to be crazier. 2 days to your wedding in 2005. 2 days to your wedding. You had anal intercourse with a man called Alex Yeboah. Kind of pictures, reports I'm going to put on my screen as time goes on. I'm apologizing to your kids because it's going to stay on the internet for life. Sanko Fono Krano, Omo National Service Ejuma, and Omudi Abeshem, Omuchi Omuka, etise Omuye Juma National Service.
Mayama Munina Kwabe, Kevin, no, on the wooden and now there are some, yes, what they came tell, and now there are some, what he has said. Kevin, and a ne wafaye. National Service, Gifty Oware, Nanabi. Omasem no, enku wiyo. Kevin Taylor, I am more distraction. Yes, Kevin, I am more distraction. Oh, now the wish runner. Kevin Taylor, after so jadi gum, watch the kwanya Nanabi. Gifty Oware no, omo fasu D NSS. Kadi ghost name si shame. Wase liki another info. Now, Boadu mochri, why Kevin Taylor there? Oh, I don't know Kevin Taylor why Boadu mochri sir. Oh, very bad, very bad. In fact, was I leaking info about Paul Wari o man no modida INT or then a year another map. And they saw the poor Wari nego. Oh, what's the poor Wari nego? NPP for Kevin Taylor said. Baumia ye campaign o mwana mose mo bi anye campaign baumia o ye campaign ite ne mun season na we 42 years you go
Munim girl and her friend Gifty Oware. The Okodi National Service ya boy ya TTB. Story of one say yare bono or yare that them serious. Yare no ya yare bia okoye surgery e hye no ho but obedru insha yeso for lower TV no from pon e dia no me ma story also kasa saga yo malata market ya or printing press o 202 lower there na go ye dede lower ye din duba Gifty Oware tim lower no TV ne ma and the lower phone no Gifty Oware yare den. Owuani. Sana yare hye no to. Mo amunim no mon friend say Kevin Taylor say owuani yare aba. Enti mwanga say mo hwe me no. When was the last time who Gifty Oware? O yare brutal. Na yare no me the doctor's report ma be kire mo. De metima ka chen say o yare o, on yare o, ye jesika. She still has to go to jail. But story ni nyina say oyare brutal. Or da dem. So boa ye behu. But the minimum say so person wu a on twan ni jail no nko wu jail. Momi yanko kan National Service for story no. Afi biem kakra. Now National Service for the story na aba omutimi medwudwom nkyere Ghana for. Press release from National Service Authority. NSA uncovers payroll fraud scheme. NSA uncovers payroll fraud scheme in Birim North District in the eastern region of Ghana. Yes, National Service Authority for Omakuhu Dream. Eye pay a yetianko for Dream. Omwedi wom uko eastern region baby a friend Birim. Yes, Dream be a esino a chan kwantre. These are the formuntie. The management of the National Service Authority, through a collaboration with Whistleblower, has uncovered a well-orchestrated act of systemic fraud involving the district manager and MIS manager in the Birim North District of the Eastern Region. Yes, National Service for Omone whistleblower Ghana nia na adwene mu dawa why na adwene so beka no kore eti nkofo yaka say whistleblower sebio enya obi a ogina park so a odi kotoko match PZ for muntie yaka say whistleblower obi a onim bibi a opese oka no kore na oka no kore na okukuo mu kire aban ana say police mo koye hwehwe mu your friend whistleblower enti PZ for mutie whistleblower enya referee eye obi a oka no kore a saa no kore ka no opese oka no kukuom na oboa na yehwehwe saa no kore nim na yehu se nipa bi edibone ye from whistleblower enti eye National Service Authority omune nipa a oka no kore a ye from whistleblower no eka omutibo mu ena omakohu se ye from bi systemic ye ka say systemic fraud na je say eye dreamer eni daho eni say intentie buo eni sebio nipa bi aka abo omadwene mu po esisi adwene po aka entam se omo bedidien omo bedidwirem omo de abefu nyansa eni sebio obi be friend manual ensano din aka omo tira bom ena omo di Ghana bone ema ewo eye National Service Authority a omo branch a ewo Eastern Region brim into omni MIS manager no a owo ho no ena omo ka omo ti bon ho a omo ye nhwehwemu no. Paragraph 2 National Service for ko so mo mam sika munyina muntia. Paragraph 2 said during a meeting convened this morning both individuals were presented with substantial evidence of their misconduct. In further discussion, the two officers admitted to their direct involvement in the fraudulent activity. As a result, the management of the authority has interdicted the two officers pending future investigations. Now I see and then in Hwehwemu start here no omo to omo nsa frɛ ɛyɛ managers mienu a na omo share ɛyɛ the district ne so. Na saa mpanifo mienu no National Service Authority for any whistleblower no any investigators to omo nsa frɛ omo no omo de ɛyɛ krono ne dwirima omo adi a sebio adwene da ho a omo si omo adwene mu ne omo tiri mu pɔ sɛ omo bedi Ghana dwirim no ye de saa ɛyɛ den bɔne na omo di ne kyerɛ omo ɛna omo giti mu prɛko pɛ sɛ ampa ye di Ghana bɔne ye di bɔne mama yɛn to aso. Preliminary findings indicated that the two managers intentionally validated and processed monthly allowances for at least 29 individuals for the 2024-2025 service year and 49 service persons in the 2023-2024 service year on study leave with pay, or those already in full-time employment, misrepresenting them as regular national service personnel. Now, omo ye nhwehwemu no omo behu say some penifo mienu a omo da national service ano e wo brim e wo Eastern Region no ade omo ye ne say omo fa nipa pole eduonu nkron 29 afi eye 2024 and 2025 no omo fa sankofo we e na omo tie sika ma omo say omo ye national service for na ukomu eko pempensemu afifi mu a na se sankofo no kura no omo nye national service adwuma ena omo din abehyem a omo tie omo ka etese omo ye adwuma national service na so a afi 2023 and 2024 no de sa nipa mienu esa ye ne se omo ma nipa edio 9 kono 49 service personnel 2023-2024 no omo sa ma nipa bi omo fa omo dwirim de omo hyemu a omo ye omo se ebi mu ye permanent and ebi mu ye temporal and na omo bosika mo omo abra omo nim pefe se sa nipa no omo nye adwuma ema national service. Paragraph 4. No, we are still on paragraph 3. We are aware this is a broader canker within the National Service Authority nationwide. Now, as part of the ongoing reform and comprehensive cleanup of the National Service enrollment process, the management of the National Service Authority has uncovered a troubling trend involving the willful falsification the willful falsification of records by some individuals currently working as teachers, nurses, midwives, custom officers, and others who work in ministries, departments, agencies, and private sector companies. Almost say National Service Force almost yen shishemunu. Almost be we say adie bi ekoswa ehu. Na de emani ehu ne say ye onipa bebre a omugu aban dwuma mu a omu ye adwuma agi akatua sebio enkrata ene abodini ene senio nyoma omu gina so edinya asa adwuma no ni nyina bro ni beka se falsification ye ka se falsification peace that for mon kan ni mechi falsification asechire say omo buntanchia omo akose kukuom omo de eye enkrata ene ngina so sebio omo de atro ena egu nkrata so say adwuma ya form no sebio omu qualification anase omu suku omu koye no omu kuta abodini a ewo se form se adwuma no into omu falsify document omu de nkrata eni ngina so eye krono ena omu de ba ede be form adwuma na National Service for say omu de omani to form a saa nipa ni bia omu de nkrata sebio eye atro a eni abodini papa bia wo so omu gina so de nya adwuma no ebi hye National Service ebi hye eye de customs sim ebi eye adwuma ewo edien ewo baby to say eye nurses ebi mu adwuma as teachers ebi adwuma ewo ministries departments ebi adwuma o government agencies and private companies omo say omo tena ase ye pensem no omo say nipa bebre titru ewo aban adwuma mu a omo nkrata no sebio eye krono nkrata eni ngina so eno monye adwuma na omo ye no we nyina akoso under NPP aban mu we ni juma NPP for bediye nana B Eei Gifty Oware mo. This is what they did. Now paragraph 5 1 2 3 4 5. All right. Please that for obiati asye you also to bro for chan no onko the platform so no onko kinkan dwom. These individuals who are confirmed to be permanent staff within the public service are found to deliberately, these individuals who are confirmed to be permanent staff within the public service are found to be deliberately conceal their deployment. Sorry, let me take this again, it's very important. These individuals who are confirmed to be permanent staff within the public service are found to deliberately conceal their employment status and fraudulently enroll as regular national service personnel. They draw monthly salaries or service allowance as if they are regular national service persons in violation of established protocols and the laws governing the public service. Almost die hu kura wa asem we mu nyina ne say ye wonipa bebre a MPP aban fa omo a one omuni qualification a wose e form as national service for kra yasa fa omo adwuma and two sankofo we omuni da ho se bi ka se bibia deliberate conceal their employment status ni nyina ne say ya fa omo adwuma nanso omunim se omuni nkrata na abodini a ewo so mo enya se adwuma ne ye nti saa nyoma no omudi esie entube hye obi no ye adwuma wo as a teacher obe hye obi no ye adwuma as a nurse obe hye obi no ye adwuma wo customs ne nkrata ema no enya saa abodini no enya tumi ne ye saa adwuma no odi esie bronika se deliberately conceal na se neni da ho eni da ho che se wabɔ ne tirimu pɔ se odi no kora ne besie nti omo adwuma na omo ye no sebio abodini ne krata a ekire se omo ho kwan so mo ye se adwuma no omo die sie na emu dodo no agi pay ebi mu kura nkwa adwuma bebre ye NPP executives bebre ye NPP constituency edien bebre ye card bearing members of the NPP sa dwirim we nyina under NPP ne sie. Paragraph 6. Mr. P, Mr. S, are we taking just the first or we are taking all? Paragraph 6. For clarity, PZ for a for clarity and clarity. For clarity. Bronica said for clarity. And for clarity. For clarity. PZ for Monka. Bronica said for clarity. Just say a mubeda of final. And a Bronica say a mubeda of final. Or kind of bro say for clarity's sake. And not for clarity. And not for clarity. And to PZ, yeah, King can't go anymore. Yeah, to Chabet and another channel. Yeah, King can't bro for no church them near yes, for clarity. So, for clarity, say a mubeda hono, muntie de omatrato. PZ4. Study leave or employed national service personnel are individuals who are gainfully employed and receive monthly salaries from their employers but had not previously undertaken their mandatory national service. Such individuals are allowed to register and serve to fulfill legal obligations under the National Service Act. However, these persons are not regular national service persons, so they are not entitled to monthly service allowance as they continue to receive salaries from their respective employers. National Service Force say, in chiremu beda ho, in chiremu se emu beda ho fine no. Omo so mpese omo ti bibi mu kire mo. Omo pese omo ye den omo ti mu yie. Se ne be ya emu beda ho no. Omo se nipa bebre ya NPP for omo. Se omo ye national service adwuma. Se omo ko school akoye omo service no. Omo se NPP nipa dodo bebre omo fa omo no. Se omo kire ma kire wa e wo se uko school aya wo national service and say na yetume tua wo ka aban etumi etua wo ka. Now the ekosi wo NPP for imbremu ne say omo a ye fa omo a NPP aban ba wo mia ekufu adomo e fa omo e wo NPP abros no sankofo no krampo de one for clarity omo nya national service for omo kra dodo school no krobu nkobi omo ni qualification e chese omo ye national service for na de na eye wanwa omo kan brofu bi wo ho ma me chechero brofu nim omo say say the individuals are allowed to register and serve to fulfill legal obligations under the National Service Act. However, these persons are not regular national service persons, so they are not entitled. Yes, in the part you found more NPP, Abreswa, yes, in a national service no. Omunya regular, into they are not entitled. So you can say you are not entitled. To say a catcher will say, Sebio, wunya this year into wound to mean dihine. You are not entitled. Just say, one casano ebusiawe umbonton way into konya bedawa. You are not entitled to sa kunyano. If you say, unni ebusianim, if you say, unni abodinia ube to make jinaswa kase, wo sa akonya we utumi di. Yes, a sanko for no, na omunya the national service for, into they were not entitled to salaries. To alawa and so NPP abreno na yesesika na ye dia mom busumi bia free injujemu no na mejujuma kyerɛw dwirima na ekoso under NPP enie. Mr. P, Mr. S, what do you guys suggest? Do we do second page or Mr. P, Mr. S, do we do the second page or you want me to end with this? Team, have one eye, please. Inji Jemuno, please at the format here. Yeah, that's what we do here. That's our job. Team, all right, okay. So so far, at least majority of you people, at the year can I say, ain't me team they say, men can't check Ghana for say this explanation, at least Ghana for the dono. Atiasie. Inti yenyina yehu dwirima national service under NPP. E course. Inti sa wo hwe krono ankofo we abo. Nipa almost sa omo an omo pay for free. Mo kai NAPCO. NAPCO baye about 80% of nipa omo for so omo NAPCO a. Sebio first 2-3 months anomu ti omo ka no mo nyina nko school da. Omo a na omo ko school omo register na omo ye beneficiaries na yentu omo ka utumi ko hu abrewa poso nanufu gu nanufu so nanufu egu nafu so ni tiri won twentwam aberwa po so na yese oye napco beneficiary eno na almost some movie na edicor national service. So everything about the NPP government was a lie. And then omo di bone no omo gia tum say omo di bone no and enya eastern region kwa o last me catch will say the way they were taking the salaries Nana Bi ni Gifty Oware mo, what they did was that they national service numbers no they created their own and na busumi biano na omo the one card no makoji skali nyina o bank to to be kofa dipa 300 no makoji ni nyina wo uncover ni nyina beba mu behu. This is the disaster near team. And then kwasiafo betena TV so a omo say dien aban na nye bibia na yan dwene ne ntomo. No, we are not going to do that. Yamama Ghana fo hu no kure no. Going back to the NPP is like drinking poison. And nobody is going to do that. We are going to guide Ghanaians to make right decisions. Hey, aban we be mistakes. Scandal be bim. But we know say aban we are willing to help us. And that is what I want Ghanaians to understand. The NPP is a terrible party. But boy, we will be jail. Oni bomfa kwa teketwa. Saa kwa na nime fusa ketia no. Onu so be jail. Bomfa kwa teketwa sorry. Na mentimi nya show. Me ade andien me go school. Aden game pa na uko no. Catering school na uko. Week bia mo nua mo exams wo ho. Ofui. Brave show say ugo school. Ugo school where Jimmy, who the week be out exams, bomfa kwa tiketwa. Oko tiketi sa double. And out TV so, o spinal cord at chia Jimmy. And a woo Jimmy ho. Bomfa kwa tiketwa so be ko jesi ma catch bomfa kwa tiketwa say a promise. Ne yere koko boase ni girl na wo ware no. Me say wo ubeda jail na manfo afa wo yere oboase. And them look say krankofo fa Lancaster University. Na me wo me boys o mo fa wo ho me kire wo. Bomfa Bova kwa tiketwa. Wenim sa keti, wenim afusa ketia. Me se wo yere kokko. Boase ye ne yesoman man koto yokogari o. Ni nua boy na owu ye na omo drugs na owu ye ne ne akwara do no. Ma menka bibi nchiro. Wo yere kokko, oye boase ni akwara. Ye match ni aburum ni ma spare. Ba wo be wakoda jail na wo yere no. Ya fa. Me no ka se kura no unim se still wo yere no ya fa. Se unim sa. Me ba ba chiro wo bibi. Ma promise so. Wo mana wa wo mo prekesa no. Ubeye ombeda ninjanka ube bre bonfa kwa tiketi ube bre bruta makacho say last better na ye udi bi mo kota me say na one country mo specifically say criminal case in also you can't make that statement but criminal case da also woni me papa krampo wo court woni say 2023 ukotwa ntroto me papa so me papa do wako court 10 million maji the day judgment but the following day you see me in Ghana. Remember what me I believe in the law. And it's never seen they say obian point is my papa case in WhatsApp because me papa si ubonfa kwa tiketwa. And some of back ka fa me papa hu nyina o man hene o do court. Ever seen the old go court. What's aba? Oh, am 2 weeks we go for evidence aba. From 2023 you were 2025 May. You provide it. Oji say obetra ka kwasi asem na nkofo so na e wo de. Me say emra na wo Ghana na enchewa. I na oji say emra ni Ghana. Also, pays with 10 million. Me say, their judgment be banner. That day I'll be in Ghana. And I'm watching the judge closely. I am monitoring the case. Now, apart from that defamation, no, unim say what criminal case wo unim. And it's a why hunter. What for a tan. Ubeko jail. So umpeo. You will end up in jail. And no, your life you're destined. Your destiny, no. You will end up in jail. Into a samono and chiwa. I know what you say, Mrani Ghana. My Mrani so mu. Some Mrani so on son about say, sa Ghana Mrawaha. Into Bovako tiketwa. Only boy we move ko jail. Sana on me show. Na me show sanma wusubiti. There's a wo. Sikaro follow your crowd nibi. One and I'm Ghana pejo beti. Or the 500,000 I could be used to do. Or chamber. O papa sis when sit down. O mama boy, o mama abo jantila sphincters note. No want to my go say bolega confirm. Wasiato. Unyaba any unyaba man o ejuma wo eye customs or airport no me say unhu bibida Saudi no Kotoka International Airport no. Catch and say I am coming for him. Saudi Kromfo na or Kotoka International Airport do ejuma migration no. Catch and say I am coming for him. Sa nkwasi akro no na oda ho na obo no. Ono se friend Leo Mensa. Catch and say me I am coming for him. Unim de aba ohun. Unim de aba nka what tietia break bra wo bebre no. Now mama me come nim. O de unim de aba. Unyana our immigration airport Kotoka International Airport oyen kwase ade no ejiji nkofo sika edi konkonsa no catch and say the dwuma na oye no me I am coming for him. Bova kwateketwa obeka abeka obusia waka abeka obusia obi abeje ne de every single person will take a hit. That is how it works. Now I'm coming. This man, his name is Paul Adumochre. And the Wednesday meantime, Wednesday is meantime basho so. So we say my basho Wednesday, and I say I was saying me be clear your maybe. Somebody says he does printing and branding. If you do printing and branding, go in our inbox and send us your flyer. We will do free ad for you. His number is, I just saw his number, 05537450065. His name is Ato Kwamena Williams. I print rubber bags. Kwamena, send your company signboard to our inbox. I will promote your business for you for free. Yes, we need to support made in Ghana and local business. Inti Ato, Bikrom Fantini. Do that. I will do that for you tomorrow. Or Friday. Or our business we are busy promoting. Send it into our inbox. We will promote the show for you, your company, your business for you. People will patronize Eya Unyama. It's always important. This platform, no, that's what we do. Inti more and more businesses, my team will be on standby. Send your flyer to your inbox. We will gather every single, say 1,000 crowd. I will take care of every single flyer. For our location, Kahon. O billboard, no, sorry, we'll flyer a company signboard, was a signpost to say flyer, no. Make sure you have your location, your phone number, any CBO within also. I will do everything. Thursday, yes, Thursday. I will read a few of them, promote, do a lot of ads for you guys for free. Minjubia Capre. Thursday, I will do that for free. Into more and more companies in your send into our inbox. We will do that for you. Now, this gentleman, his name is Paul Adumochre. Now, I'm going to start from the back. Paul Adumochre is a liar. He's a thief. And you see, there's something you always need to understand. Say, say, ubedi konkonsa. Indirectly, over saying for life, you should be prepared for the response. And I keep telling Ghanaians, say, a slicky, slimy, flimsy, a sticky, smelly, lousy person like Paul Adumochre, very lousy, slicky, phlegmy, very disgusting, slimy, very nauseating creatures like these who are so involved in drugs. He takes a lot of drugs. This boy or this guy is a liar, and he's dangerous to our society. I call it consistently for some time now. We had the opportunity to destroy lives. And the reason is, for a very long time, people didn't know, say, way, he's a home breaker, he is a snitch, he is a gossip, he is corrupt, he is a liar, he is a thief, he's a sycophant, he's a hypocrite, he's a walking theft. Nancy, I nearby picture anymore, and you started say, you expose the likes of Paul and then call for Maka. But for a very long time, people like these political insects, they got a lot of room to misbehave and misinform. Our system, and I said Ghana as a nation, we gave too much room to such people. Inti emomo be feel say they control minds. Whatever they say at the end of the day should be what majority of us Ghanaians we should believe. Inti nyoma started say dane. Social media eba a system nim. People now doing their own checks, fact checking them, no, they have become very irrelevant. So what they are doing now is that they always want to play the victim role. Oh, somebody's against me. Oh, some people hate me. Hey, this person is making this person speak about me. But the real truth is their character is filthy. This is a guy who has no principles. Togbe afedi eyi sika ma ne koye wedding. Owie bedi di togbe afedi atem. This is a man who is next to a pig. On Kainichi. This is a filthy old fool who thinks because of the opportunity he has gotten to sit behind a mic or a camera, he can use that to destroy every single person. And you see, they are stuck in that era, no? So they don't understand why today nobody is paying attention to them. Nobody is listening to them. Why today they have no respect on the streets, even in their own family. They don't know why it's happening. It is because of their character. This guy and then a friend, they do drugs or assassin. That is why Poladumochi and they will free say, Abese Aqua. He stinks. He looks dirty. He looks old. He looks wretched. He looks filthy. Everything about a dirty man, you can find it in this guy called Paul Adumotri. So this is the Paul Adumotri. Anytime you can just say he's a drug addict, he looks like somebody who lives in Philadelphia. He looks like somebody who lives on the street of Pennsylvania. A homeless person in Philly. That's how he looks like. Today, you see this thief trying to make it look like, oh, he has achieved something in life. He has achieved nothing. What this guy has achieved is lies, peddling falsehood, creating impressions that they are intelligent. He went to law school, he could not pass. It shows how low na adwene tie. Na adwene sa e say before Charlie. Now, let me start from the back. This is Paul Adumotri. Maybe you, the young ones, you don't know. This is Paul Adumotri. I can show you the new Paul Adumotri. Mr. S, get me the new Paul Adumotri. I'm for the entire Ghana for before I deal with the matter itself. Mr. S, get me the other picture of Paul Adumotri. In fact, I need to do it and put it. I'm going to speak on the issue. These are dirty riffraffs, very, very dirty people. Because of greed, dirty politics. Mr. S, I think I have something. Where is? I want to show Ghanaians the kind of dirty, flimsy creature we are dealing with. Very filthy. Intimwa motuwandeka se na Paul pa onye. That is Paul Adumotri. Besides, do you have it for me? Get me Paul Adumotri 2025. Get me the drug addicts in 2025. Now, if I be Ghana for. They think say yet Ghana ha yenim the ekoso. You will show them the ekoso. I'm trying to find you Paul Adumotri in 2025, 2024, 2025. I want you to see the kind of person I'm talking about. Besides, do you have it for me? Thank you very much, Mr. S. This guy. Let me minimize this. Very dirty, ungrateful people. School back. Such a fool. There's Paul Ademochi before and after. Watching it. Because oh, he's looking good. Hey, he's dying. Watching it. And it's all because of the drugs he does. He sniffs. So Paul, he does hard drugs. Now, if you want to know who a man is, you need to go back and look at his track record. Anytime when we say Paul responded to something about him, then it is 100% true. As Samaya Kafa no 100%. But you see what he does? Say Paul edin kwasiasem na yechina. His strategy is that instead of him addressing the matter on the table, Paul ukobo dro ene acho. Paul ukobo jantra ene acho. Did you do it? Was it you? Una onu medro no. Una ko wia Christmas tree sika no. Then he will start to bring other people in. Oh, asimesi way. Oh, wakodi di way atem. Asimesi way. Oh, wonkai. Or did he way atem? Oh, asimesi way. He will not address the matter itself. Such a man, oh, your banana and the demo, bet to me the pillow, or dangerous. This is a man who is able to go after his girlfriend's brother's wife. This guy is dangerous than poison. The girlfriend, this guy sleeps with her. This is Paul Ademochi, the filthy Paul Ademochi. And you see, there's a lot of them in the system. Omudosum. Omuni gabi mu class in an anti. Drug infested fools. So they don't understand why now they don't have that space they used to have in our community, in our settings. Now, when you start from the back, and the Thursday, and the Wednesday, I'm in time, but I'm here for a reason. When you start from the back, maybe Chiremwa has said, Paul is a man. Paul Ademochi is an order dear like myself. Me order dear, me per second. I finished 2002. I don't know the year this fool finished. I'm on order dear to say no, but Jimmy na we Jimmy. Paul on Chem will be biamo. No. So you need to understand. On to engineer baby Anka say he's better than me in anything. Nothing. Paul Oware, I'm a worry. Paul is sit down, I'm sit down. Paul a talker, I'm a talker. Paul will investment, I'm investment. So Paul does only be cheme every single thing Paul wa kwa na problem through politics. Onye edwuma bia on abrabom da. Radio ye wanye radio more than radio na oye edwuma ni nyina entumi ton car baako. So you have to understand that akwa we send the ochika a politician a tomano. Get it right. Inti he never did radio to even buy a car. Ne wedding crowd talk about the tua and car. Wedding man. So this guy, he's such a filthy embarrassment. Maybe a few months ago, and I'm a betcha Paul Ademochi is a disease. Wakofa ketesia bi. And a ketesia no Emma me ba bonte bekache say Paul oye wi oye kromfo watam sika and odidi me baba nechi. Ne baba no eti aware ase na Paul edi sika abe repi me bana abe fa me bano e na Paul ka che Ghana for se me boa e no kre e ma baba wa no ne maame ebe ball Paul dua wo TV so. Very ungrateful guy. Was here when obegina TV so did togbe afede atem. Paul Ademochi de busuafo nya nobody obi e no abo bra te say togbe afede in Paul Ademochi the generation nyina mu none of his family members. Togbe afede yisika esa man car e man tinemu ye wedding. Was here we betina TV so did togbe afede atem. This is a political this guy is a filthy brat. Or a kankabi. Now, Mebeka Wahano, and I showed videos of Paul Ademochi. The Jantra Okobo in Germany, Abayu Obi Okofano. And let me show you. But in French, I showed you videos Paul called Germany on the Jantra and Pra. They will need to come run. So Obi Yirin Okoji no. And a Beka girl we asked someone as a Paul. Oh, you have a wife. And what could this sound say woman girl mammy abe dear? You know the despicable thing about Paul. He's such a filthy liar. Say, I am still shocked to say about to me what report and it's not dying back home. About 3 years ago, I'm catching up and say Paul and a that dying back home because my many worry Paul we know. Paul you worry you know who say a year who say Paul was sleeping with another guy. And that Paul wasn't sleeping with another guy, just another guy. Paul was sleeping with other young girls. So Paul, you know, worried or no. After just 8 months, getting to a year, she decided not to sleep with Paul in one room. And I had said this for a very long time. It's Paul video way by maybe show the character. Send the Thursday, Wednesday, member. So don't worry yourself too much. Oko Enfa video way no catch say Oko Germany, Oko October 1st. It's ya chain no. I get on my maybe born dua. I still Juno be. He came on TV and he came and acted as if say oh no, and a on a victim no. That's what he does. Or a dangerous liar. Upon all the things we saw, on the girl in nam ekise in session amotium, ebo jantra, ewo Germany no. Yenina technology into Yehu no. Paul still came back on TV. He went as far to tell us to say, girl and the lawyers akasa omo drafted message be ebe seen the Yehu message. Or say girl no, onim the baby or a family friend be. Abrofum yeri bi na onu twa picture na de call October 1st. Munich. Girl into Munich. And a girl no and then the family buy and a girl no churn around. And a video no ko uploading on October 1st Instagram page. And a girl no oni ni bibia. This guy is the devil. Paul Adamotri. He is the devil. One explanation all heavy on the videos I showed you. Girl no mama cry be can say wo Paul wo nice kokohwe de wo wabodua. This guy came on TV, put his hand in his pocket and then started scratching his balls inside his pants and telling people, you know what, I'm not seeing this. He is a terrible liar. Or one crazy guy. So I to warn no musara was sorry obashi insangu. Paul can kill. You see the explanation he gave? He was from the girl. He went to October 1st. He went to Wache, and some people brought him Wache, and he does not know anything. He went round, but he did not address the matter. Now, and then in 3 days, I came back like an old Schwarzenegger. With the Schwarzenegger with the singing our fine white. I came back, and I told Ghana for say, Paul Adamotri, I can say on authority, this is his wife. This is Paul Adomotri's wife. This lady, her name is Rosemary Beryl Archer. In 2022, Ena Ekufuado, Emma Mamiwe, a deputy CEO of Exim Bank. Now, Mamiwe, Oware Paul, we know who's a Paul. He sleeps with men and sleeps with women. So this woman, after roughly a year, she decided not to sleep with Paul in the same room again. Now, Paul, etumi confirm ma na odi oma be fie matrimonial bed so no abeda. Mami we actually Paul on countless occasions on drugs. This woman, because of her upbringing, she kept it quiet. Enti eni nemwana Mami we kora Exim Bank as the deputy CEO. And Paul started with this girl in Germany and other girls. The woman saw it. The woman knew it. The woman had all the story. She just didn't talk. Because now my so wafan wadwene. Because papa anya shia, bone a friend bone. And also anya she. It is story ne ba no. And I catch a Ghana for say this woman is no more interested in the marriage again. Now wabe so worry somebody she cannot trust, a drug peddler, a drug abuser, somebody who is a womanizer, and also, most importantly, a man who is a liar. Now, 2-3 days ago, Rebecca Chemu said, this woman, this honorable lady, with Jai Paul, Oware negu. There is no Oware. The CNYN say, the deputies, the CEO of Exim and Danana Dankwe Kufuado, your friend, Lawrence. He was having an affair with this woman, Eei Paul Adumochre. And a couple of months ago, it came to light. Say, yes, the affair has been going on. And the family came together, they met, and the woman said, she does not want this marriage. Again, Paul, as I speak, oneneyiri ejai. All because of Paul subain. All because of Nebra Obo, Be Sibra Tantain. The woman was so frustrated in that marriage. Oshademna Osu. The Exim Bank former CEO gave her attention and a pa. Inti Exim Bank CEO no. Debia Oshia Poirena pa. Debia. But the woman knew because Obadie Bema Beman attention no and no and obey Obetie. It's late and a poor be who say pa. And my many catcher and say massa. Ujimi Samana Ujimi Ninano. I saw it. Onyonku Bema Sebio on Tesawo on Bobe Sibra on Yakwasiam Penny Obumino. Be the match na man pa. Intibete ta. Now, I can tell you on authority, say, Paul nene yere, they are no more because Obane Jai Paul. Because Paul be who say, Obano, on it, sa man no, ta. Now, because I say new no, and a Paul, about say Obe responding. Oh, sa response no, the my first videos I'm sure no. Now, we are going to play his response he gave to. Some catch them will say, Sa kwado no born here. Emma worry negu as I speak. Paul's marriage has collapsed. On to me, or you say Ghana for Jimmy. Baby, chere Paul BB. Next week, sir, or say, or can be one the editorial when say he's thinking of suing. I want you to sue. Then I will show you something you have never seen before in your life. You, Paul Ademotre. Now, Andrea all responded to Asma Meka and say, this is his response. Listen to me very well. And some of the 90% in Faswedi so. As someone he has to address it, he didn't address it because against Ghana for Jimmy. Was he able to say no man slept with my wife? He couldn't answer. Was he able to say my wife hasn't divorced me? He just said, oh, it is not true. That is what he does. With all due respect, Paul, we don't buy bundle in America. Wait, Jimmy, you are just crazy. America, it's in the bundle. We don't buy bundle in America. Yes, you see, this is a dirty liar. This is a dirty liar who needs to be exposed to the core. Yes, you have to come and say, this person has not had an affair with my wife. My wife has not divorced me. I live in my house with my wife. She hasn't divorced me. Why can't you say that? The guy chopped your wife. Your wife has divorced you because you are a dirty riffraff who is on drugs and chasing boys and other dirty girls. What has Ibrahim Mahama got to do with Bundle and Duncan Williams and Otunfo and the issues? You always need to put them where they belong. Where is Bundle coming? Bundle free in a baby. If Ibrahim Mahama decides to sue you, can you prove that $180? What is $180? Who buys bundle in America? The homeless in America, they don't even buy bundle. The homeless people in America, people who are homeless and jobless, they don't even buy bundle. What is bundle? This is how low we have come. And I don't blame Paul. I blame a Zoom Lion. Oni na wenye sika na ode ma kwasiase atena ne TV so. Zoom Lion, oni na enye sika ene wa ma kwasiase atena ne TV so. Na Zoom Lion no a oye Pentecost ni panyini no. Se asori a okọ no so obu asori no ene obu mra na twa asori ho a. Kwasi ampanyin se ya yɛde ne video abeto abontene a ɔbɔ jantra wana ware echi enye support na o support na ade na ɔmakwasia we dan hotena o TV so. That means you Zoom Lion, you are in support of San Kwasia de Apollo Ademotre oye out of his marriage. Enye Zoom Lion ke San Kwasia we ngebezi. Anka ensi. So I don't blame this filthy, dirty, slimy, drug addicted fool Paul Ademotre. I blame the people giving him the platform. What is your response? Ibrahim Mahama, Otunfo, Duncan Williams, and he said he's coming to Ghana. The first time you people said Kevin Taylor cannot enter Ghana. If you're a man, come to Ghana. Now it has turned into, he came to Ghana and the government supported him. And now he has turned into, somebody wants him to come to Ghana. Mwe Jimmy. You people don't know what you want. And Zoom Lion, Ghana. It is Zoom Lion. He is the one behind this fucking thing. He's the one behind this nonsense. Now Pentecost ni penyini say ubu we yere ebu fie enim say ade a wo ye no yese de nam no so asuntu dia bebaro onue wo na watam sika makwasia we edi nkwasia sem wo Ghana na nka wo ye kristoni a wo som nyame a wo gi nyame dia. How will you allow this fool from what you know about this guy to still be sitting on your TV? I blame Zoom Lion and you are the one I blame. Ebia hu de onfa osika nye Ebia wangasa no Pentecost na ukọ no wonti ase. But me person me promise Paul something. You have eaten poison, you have murdered sleep, and you will sleep no more. Paul, you have murdered sleep, and you will sleep no more. Your woman, your wife, your ex-wife is an innocent woman, but there are a lot of things I'm going to put out. It hurts to say your children will see and your ex-wife will see. It hurts me, and I'm first going to apologize to them. Because in the future, I'm going to do damage. People like you are not supposed to live amongst humans. I'm apologizing to your kids first. I really apologize to them. I apologize to your ex-wife. I am going to do damage, but a home popriano, they will get a little bit of the hit because they will see you. They will see things they don't want to see, and it's all because with Jimmy and Amasa Nyoma Winyina Esi. So you have actually murdered sleep. I am responding to yesterday editorial to let you know I am not done, and it's not going to be business as usual. Is going to be crazier. Inti mama wati asiye. I have responded, and I don't say anything again. I will come back. It is simple as that. I apologize to your children. Makachiromo, I already apologize. I'm apologizing in advance. I'm apologizing to your ex-wife. They will see things that will haunt them for the rest of their lives. But at the end of the day, I didn't call for this. Paul Ademotre, 2 days to your wedding. 2 days to your wedding in 2005. 2 days to your wedding. You had anal intercourse with a man called Alex Yeboah. He was a very good friend of Gabi Ochredako. You have forgotten about those records, right? 2 days. I will be worried. 2 days. I will show you what you don't want to see in your life. 2 days, answer now your wedding, no? You were treating gonorrhea. The gentleman you had anal sex with, your friend, I'm about the intro. The gentleman you had that intercourse with your friend, Alex Yeboah. Alex Yeboah. You had gonorrhea. You were treating it 2 days before your wedding. Paul, I said you have eaten poison and also you have murdered sleep. You will sleep no more. 2 days to your wedding, you had anal sex with Alex Yeboah. You were treating gonorrhea before the wedding. You want evidence? I will show you. You think it's a joke? Then I'm up din power manager and I'm being power your ex-wife at chow. What you are going to see, it will kill you slowly. Any day of a timid in wakoma be bobiri, you will die in your bed. You have no idea. My body, the gentleman you had anal sex with, your friend Alexia Boa, 2 days before your wedding, you were treating gonorrhea. You. Alexia Boa is Gabi Ochedakun's very good friend. Anything I'm not going to say this and that, and I'm not going to insinuate. I'm not going to speculate. I'm going to be specific. The gentleman you had anal sex with, your friend Alexia Boa. And Alexia Boa is willing to speak on my show. You have no idea. You just say, where we? You have no idea what's coming. You have no idea. Anytime I catch a woman and say, I'm sorry, the kind of pictures, reports I'm going to put on my screen as time goes on, I'm apologizing to your kids because it's going to stay on the internet for life. The NPP, the information me abeto. Now, I'm going to ask some few questions. Anytime I catch up, say, the NPP as a political party, it belongs to Mahamudu Bawumia, Nana Dankwe Kufuado, Gabi Ochedaku, Bedietu, Oforiata. The special prosecutor, where is Oforiata? The special prosecutor, we need to go to his office. Or see the special prosecutor of Ghana, he is a criminal. He's a thief. Kusia Jabin is a criminal who needs to be sacked. Mr. President, with all due respect, we are tired of people allowing government allowing some people to take advantage of the system. Mr. President, with all due respect, this special prosecutor's office needs to be shut down. If not the office being shut down, then this Kusi Jabin guy should be sacked. Why is the guy even still at post? Yebusa say, Ken Oforiata no Castle Obeba May. And the date you're saying, and the date is saying, where is Ken Oforiata? The special prosecutor lied to every single Ghanaian. Because I'm paying you all these years. Kotre kwa untumi chebako. Kotre. Osore na oti bulletproof car mu. Osore na oji alawa. Ye budget ani etwa ne de amano. This guy sits there, then he comes back to sing to us ankonam. Enkwasiasem ekurobe na wakoso a special prosecutor be press conference na auto ankonam say onu nkwa na nam. This guy cannot do the job. With all due respect, Mr. President John Dramani Mahama, we don't have time for comedy. This special prosecutor is a comedian. The special prosecutor is a comedian. He's a liar. He is somebody who is abusing we the people because all this is and he's not delivering. Why are we allowing this guy to be in office? Where is Oforiata? Has he actually gotten that decency to even release a statement why Ken Oforiata is not in Ghana? This special prosecutor is a waste of time, and we have to make sure that this special prosecutor is sacked. We don't need lazy liars, pretenders, people who pretend they are working but they are doing shit, nothing. Where is Ken Oforiata? So does it mean that Ankonam Wafo, Sa Kwana or special prosecutor office no sika ye tua no dey na odi sika na ye? Because every 30 days, Metima catch us say we civil servant bear 500 almost salary and special prosecutor salary. So why are we paying this guy to be spending the money on unnecessary things, giving him all the perks, giving this guy the things that he could never afford in his life? Because he was a lousy lawyer who was making nothing. Now we bring this guy in to come and deliver, come and work. I don't care who you go after. It could be current government, it could be past government. I don't care as far as you know what you're doing. But since this guy took office, he has become a burden, an albatross. We cannot get rid of him. He comes out every time he spills nonsense on unnecessary cases. So, Mr. President, we don't want this kind of behavior in your government. The special prosecutor should be sacked. He is doing nothing. The money we are paying this clown, we can use that money to build a classroom. The money we are paying this clown calling himself special prosecutor, we can use the money to do other things. There are women who are struggling to get beds to sleep on in our hospitals. If there's no need for this special prosecutor's office, shut it down. We have the Attorney General's office. It can do the job of the special prosecutor. We have Yoku. If the special prosecutor's office is not delivering, because at least this comedian at the special prosecutor's office calling himself Kusi Jabin, he should at least give us that respect, show us that respect by briefing us. He told us, May, Kenofurata will be here. As we sit, this guy has not had the decency to even come on TV to tell us the status of that case. This is total disrespect. He's spitting in our faces. And what's horrible about this whole thing is that we are the ones feeding this person who is spitting in our faces. Mr. President, the next time I come on this matter or speak on this matter, I'm not going to show too much respect. I'm not going to restrain myself. I'm going to speak for the people of Ghana. I'm going to speak for the people. I'm going to use the words the people want. So with all due respect, Mr. President, listen to the people. The next time we come here to speak on the special prosecutor, we are not going to show any respect. We are not going to restrain ourselves. We are going to be as raw as we can. And we believe that you respect the views of the people. Yenimsa ubu nipa. Yenimsa Mr. President ubu Ghana for. Yenimsa we are listening president. Yenimsa ebo a we share Ghana for 90% we so. The special prosecutor is a disease. He is not delivering. He's wasting our money. That man should be fired. Mr. President, with all due respect, next time next time I'm not going to be diplomatic about this. Next time I'm not going to show respect. Next time I'm going to show disrespect. Next time I'm going to use strong words. Next time I'm going to speak for the people on the streets. Next time I'm going to speak for the people who voted for you. The special prosecutor needs to be fired. He needs to speak on Kenoforiata tomorrow. We need to be briefed on the status of Kenoforiata's case tomorrow. Now, this is a story I want to speak on. And it's about a year NPP. More some questions to ask tonight. NPP before releasing statements, and statements no more releasing it say NPP bans all prospective aspirants. PZ for Muntieme. NPP bans all prospective aspirants from engaging and campaigning to party executives at all levels until the party opens nominations. So before PZ for, especially PZ for Muntieme. You see NPP bans, you see NPP at the tabono ato eyedien. Omo adwene se omo pese omo di NPP nim ebe flag bearer. Omo de tabono ato so se emma obia enkoye campaign enkyere party executives. Emma de obia enkogina baby enka se yento aba ma me pese me flag bearer. O say until say party no ebebie nominations ama nipa bia koyi krata se me bawomia, me Kennedy Japan, me Oseche Mensa Bunsu, me wanwan, me na me pese me run as flag bearer no. Obia ni ho kwan se e wo se NPP mu oye campaign extra executives say yentoma no. We eye party no e den eye omo statement a omo dia ba abontene. Now, e den bema party at this point, more close to a year. And by next year, June, no more you flag bearer. Andre Chi or Andra Niebusa say, thank you, Tono. Akwesi saying, Obia my answer. There's a party chairman, there's a general secretary, the party hierarchy, everybody is quiet about the return of the day of the thank you tour. Secondly, yes, Abusa is say, the chairman of the party, no. Where is the chairman? Why is he not speaking on the party? Yet omo campaign status, omo reconciliation status. Oka se okojina home abano. Wakosha tokrum. He now chairman of the party war. And the idea chinya party say omo release statement say omo the ban abeto party ni so mema obia or ye prospective. He said for me to prospective as I say. Obia or ye prospective aspirant. He said for ye case obi a prospective aspirant. Sa nipa no wagya tum say onyaya sa kwenya bedawa obe contest as flag bearer. Ye for prospective. Sebio why kyerɛ wadwene wama nipa ehu why yi na edi sɛ ye bie kwan to wa akwenya bɛda wa wo so bɛkɔ akɔgye krataa abɛyɛ flag bearer ɛne yɛfrɛ no prospective aspirant. He said mo kan di mechi prospective aspirant ɛnyɛ aspirant where brofo prospective aspirant. In the so be esi na adwene mu pɔ ɔda na di Oma obiati asie say me asimesi say ye be nomination a mekwa koyi krata a contest as flag bearer or a prospective aspirant. PZ aspirant. Wonka aspirant. Prospective aspirant. Now, sa statement we are party in the bar obebusa ho say what actually made the party release such a statement? Edena ama NPP as a political party. A release statement kakraka say enise obia eye campaign extra executives until say ye be a nomination man ko for krata. Now I have some questions to ask. Me wi anama be ka kire mo say bedi etuo oforiata Gabi Ochedako Bamti Ekufuado, they are still in charge of the NPP. Now, the question I want to ask is simple. Where is Mahamudu Bawumia and Samira Bawumia? Where is Samira Bawumia and Mahamudu Bawumia? I have eyes at Kotoka International Airport, and I have eyes at least about 5 airlines in Ghana, international airlines from Orlando or Ghana. I have eyes in those airlines. The question I'm asking is say, where is Mahamudu Bawumia? Because 2 days ago, na Bawumia and northeast to say thank you tour. Abraya Yakas will be thank you tour. No, Bawumia was still doing the thank you tour. Now, do you know the location of Mahamudu Bawumia and Samira Bawumia? It's a question I'm asking because from Ghana, my checks 2 days ago, and Samira Bawumia and Mahamudu Bawumia are free Ghana. Now, their location now, they are in Belgium, Brussels. Busamu say, Ediana Omoya Belgium, Brussels. Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado, as we speak, is also in Belgium, Brussels. To be specific. Me chirawa debi na maka bibia chire Kennedy upon and nkofo no. Omomwe Jimmy. Omo yenkurasefo, they don't understand what is happening in the party. Samira Bawumia and Mahamudu Bawumia 2 days ago and omo free Ghana called Brussels or Belgium. Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado, Gabi and his crew almost so right now as I speak, they are in Brussels, Belgium. Endra Endanopa this morning, JFK and Nanabi, they left for Brussels this morning. Omo nyina free Ghana no enom release statement we. General Secretary no release statement we say yeah the tabono at party so member obi anya campaign. No aspirant, prospective aspirant, member obi anya na adwene so obeye campaign. But as I speak to you, Mahamudu Bawumia is in Brussels. Samira Bawumia is in Brussels. Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado, Gabi, and the rest, they are in Brussels. The party general secretary who was following Bawumia in the northeast, northwest, after Omoka said no thank you to not JFK, any Bawumia campaign, no, as we speak, JFK, Onenana B, this morning, they left Ghana for Brussels, into almost Belgium. Etimibusa will say, what will make the party release such a statement? Go to Ghana airport and check. They left the airport. Nipa and Yomotina plane mu. I have people who were on the same flight. Nana B team, JFK team. I have people who were on the flight. Na Bawumia team, na Samira team. I have people who were on the flight with the Kufuado. Now, Bibusao say, a day and a party no after Sankofo nyina e free Ghana. Abesne koshe Belgium. A day no more release statement to say no prospective aspirant should do campaign. It is one thing. This message is for Kennedy Japan in the group. Mame Kancho, Bawumia, the moment Bawumia sleeps, the party sleeps. Mahamudu Bawumia, any party executives, they are in Brussels. You know what they are doing? They are deciding when, which dates our party EBBA nomination, how they are going to put the party register together, and how they are going to make sure Bawumia leads the party. That is why these vital people of the party, they are today, as I speak, they are in Belgium. They are putting the final pieces together. And anytime I say, the NPP right now, it belongs to Kufuor in the Bushia. They decide NPP in the soul. Anytime I Kennedy Japan say, Obetumako Yesu Haba, he can never beat Bawumia in this election. So Kennedy beat Bawumia, Kennedy cannot cross 24%. He can't. And Mahamudu Bawumia, he cannot cross 32%. But they know, and the technique, why they still want Bawumia to go. I'm going to compare Bawumia and Kennedy Japan. Sebio in politics. Nipa edin ni machrache. Omu Bawumia say, at least he has been running mate for 8 years. He has been the vice president for 8 years. They believe say nenim ewo. Secondly, Mahmoud Bawumia contested as flag bearer. We lose it. Nenim ewo. When it comes to age, the age was from Kennedy Japan. Now, when they are looking at sympathy votes in 2032, and then 2028, 2028, they know Bawumia or Kennedy. Bawumia cannot beat Mahama. But they want to move Bawumia to 2032. The only way they can move Bawumia to 2032, they say 2028, not Kennedy Japan with these 70 years. He cannot contest. And I'm catch Kennedy for say, the health of Kennedy. Kennedy sika onyan confusion because the man looks very frail and sick. And see, the plan is not today. They know the next 4 years they can never win elections in Ghana. They know. Now they are preparing Bawumia for 2032. Sympathy votes. Now the question is, why is it that Bawumia is in Belgium, Samira is in Belgium, Ekufuor is in Belgium, JFK is in Belgium, Nana B is in Belgium? Why is this that the chairman is not in Belgium? Because they don't want the chairman. The chairman does not agree to what they are doing. Now, do you know Mahamudu Bawumia does not want Salam Mustafa as the national youth organizer? Yes, he doesn't want him. So Belgium now, they are putting together their team because they have the money. They control the party. They want to decide who fits in what position Bawumia pay. So Mahamudu Bawumia, he does not want Salam Mustafa because Bawumia that guy is too rugged. That guy is too stupid. He cannot reason on his feet. The Brussels the conversation is that Bawumia is picking his team. Ekufuor is picking a team. He believes say, "Sa team number 20 Bawumia 2028, Eddie Omako 2032." Enti so your MPP ni na o hwɛ me awudi matema. Busa ho say Argentina chairman in Belgium. Busa ho sa, why is the chairman not in Belgium? Argentina party chairman in Belgium, but secretary no ho. Nana B ho. Argentina former running mate flag bearer ho. Argentina Adene Kufuor ho. Why are they all in Belgium tonight? Why is the chairman not there? Because they don't consider the chairman as human being. Anytime I say Mahamudu Bawumia controls the party, the soul of the party. Ekufuor ne Bawumia mudia. Ekufuor Bawumia na brabo a obo. He owes it to Ekufuor. Ankanya Ekufuor anka Bawumia ko nya nipa ko enenchie. Enti whatever Ekufuor tells Bawumia to do, he does it. Ekufuor kasa Bawumia bend Bumu na mefansha woto Bawumia husuniti obebu ni muti se Paul eme de ahye to. That is what Bawumia sa na oti ase. He still licks the butt of Akufo-Addo because Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo introduced Bawumia to politics. Bawumia na a lecturer. He didn't have anything. He was poor. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ya papa Akufo-Addo na ewia sika and omde ma Bawumia Bank of Ghana and obeye nipa no enjie. You have to understand, say, there is no day Akufo-Addo baka to Bawumia butuwa Bawumia ombutuo. He will obey butuwa biye to ame Akufo-Addo. Yes, and that is the respect about Bawumia edime Akufo-Addo. Because anke nye Akufo-Addo anke one ne yiri Fulani nka entuma Samira Bawumia enya nyina anke onya. They would have been miserably dirty and poor. Do you get me? So, we are NPP near. As much as you don't like me, I don't care. As much as you don't like me, busa ho questions. O party na hine jina. Party na uwo mu no ejina he. Party no, where is it headed? Party no wane di enim. Party no why na you are fooling. Omu hum se mu ejimi. Bawumia, they see you people not to be smart. You are not intelligent. Mumudo do anu kenkan mu nko school. Ma dwene wo fom. Enichi na Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. De na naka kire mu, ne wo fa wo sade ka kire mu say. Majority of mu amudi NPP echi, mu ya foolish masses. Mu akamfo dodo ne mu asantefo dodo na amudi NPP echi no. Achimfo na amudi party ne no, omu hu se mu nko school, ma dwene wo fom. Until they don't respect you people. When they are making decisions, they see you as antiphone do one say my journey will form to the point you don't get to that level. And that is something I've been drumming home. But don't say otanya mo menti. Mekano chronic chemo amonte. Mekacha will say the NDC will win election 2024 from Ashanti region. DNC. I told you. Masaka Chemo say NDC will be in power for 42 years. It's going to come true. And you people think, say, more time in tea. Kevin Taylor kind of chronic cry engine to. You are not coming back to power. I am not God. But Onyame and Aname so can't ask him we are trouble. The illiterate masses, the foolish masses, are mudi NPP, you know. Mudi mo tribe, and makuma ne DHA, margarine mojad will fear. And it's not people like Abronyamo, Abwa Papomo, Chema Untumimo, and a Omama Kananabimo, Omu Yuzum say more because they have read you people. Almost study more level of intelligence. Omo will say you people just don't complain about anything. With all due respect, you are like party pigs. And see, they have capitalized on your ignorance and foolishness. And as we speak, your party's heart is in Brussels. What a TikTok, Eddie Matem, Kevin Taylor. Omuhu musemwe Jimmy. Do you understand? It is all NPP near. But someone say, Argentina party this house and we are by DNC. They are putting embargo on Kennedy Japan. Abraomuni town. They are telling Kennedy Japan, don't campaign. And this is an order from JFK, who is the son of the because the son. Eye kusibuatin kromfono ne banik JFK. Kusibuatin na di JFK koche eye the YEA. Time na JFK YEA. Na kusibuatin yire na board chair. Oji se omodwene mo ho mo agimi amomo. Eni tira kusibuatin na nabimo omoja note ato say nobody should campaign. Enti ba omia ni fia obia yekusie. Eni tira meka kire kila lomi Kennedy Japan. Ne num alomi bebrebe ni say so oya smarter, he needs to take a step back. Look at himself, look at his health. Onhwe years academy. Now onhwe the little money he has made. Now on protecting ho embo no ho ban. Now onhwe no ho ye, now on forget it because no matter what he does. Can't you see that Kennedy cannot put his thoughts together? And I won't see Kennedy. When Kennedy takes mic, no kasa, on to me putting his thoughts together. His level of thinking his capability in putting his thoughts together has diminished. Go and listen to Kennedy Japan. Okasapene ko say ne uraha. Because you see, his whole system has slowed down. And I'm on steady idea. Before you follow somebody as a flag bearer, as a politician, look at the person physically and look within. Bawumia is a terrible liar or a political bandit. Otratro no asre. They know, say, they have people following them who don't think. It's the NPP. I don't hate you, but I hate your foolishness. I hate your stupidity. I hate your lack of intellectual thinking. You people, that is what you lack. Adia Dima NPP for say, Montinase, na mumbusa mo questions, muntuminya is so difficult for you. So it's always about obi time. It's always about obi time. It's always about nipe bi time. Obi an time. You people failing to understand. Ask yourself a simple question. Why did the party release this statement? Embargo on Kennedy Japan and whoever wants to contest. Because party the bile of the party is in Brussels. Monfa call phones. Namonya calls. Musa say Baumia way, Samira way, Nanabi way, JFK way. Ekufa. Mumbusa busa mohon kwasiafo. I feel hurt. I feel bad for Kennedy Japan. He's being misled. He's ignorant about what he's doing. And every time I see him, I laugh. Because the people following him are more ignorant than him. Obetuni Baumia contested primaries. NPP moved for 10 times. He can never beat Baumia. You know why? Because you see, the party has been structured now in favor of Baumia and Ekufuado. The party, the controllers of the party, the people who run the party, they have already taken a decision. You people, Kilanobin in the group, they can complain and fight and make noise. No matter what, you cannot beat Baumia. And I know, he cannot beat Bahama. I'm telling you, because the will of God is not the will of man. God does not want to take Ghana back to where it was. Hey, now Ghana 5 months ago. Didn't you see there was a spirit? There was a bad spirit on that country. Were you guys not heavy? You people felt heavy in your hearts. That is the kind of demonic spirit Ekufuado did di muso. Now munam kromo no mo amoye Christo for papa mo bompaye. Mo yankriwo for papa mo som nyame makumum. You people, your hearts were all heavy. You felt were under some curse. You felt the country was too heavy for you to live in. Nothing looked normal. After 7th of December, you now saw, you people were under a bondage. That is the dangerous part of these people. So what God did for you people in 2024 December, Sambobo careless. Now you are done. Sanka campaign keke. Sanka kasa keke. Say promises keke. And Nankanipa NDC win power. Mama can't show. NDC would have never won power in Ghana. The goodwill of John Mahama na kuma pa any NDC phobia kuma pa any onyankopon or wasra or teen the nimuchira Ghana. And internet our power na dane. That is why still the NPP they can't get over the loss. But let me tell you, they had put you people in a place that you people could have never gotten out. That is why to date they still don't understand why they lost the elections. That has been their biggest dilemma. And every single day it haunts them. Because spiritually, they had cornered this nation. They had sucked you people dry. How many times, how many faces Nekufuado Komu as president? Changing rings, changing body, changing handkerchief, changing stools. How many times? You are not observant, right? Nyankopon Domo. The prayer of the young in Ghana. The prayer of the dedicated. The prayer of the pure in heart. And then the save Ghana. And we win elections. The elections was just for you people to be set free from that bondage. Do you know what the Kufuor can do? That is why till date, Asafo, Akonfo, politicians be met my catch today. John Mahama himself, he was shocked. That number now, 1.8 million. He was shocked. He believed in his message. He believed in Ghanaians. He believed in his goodwill, but he was not expecting what he got. It is God in his own wisdom. And Odani said, this is the time I have to set you free. Some few people cannot take the soul of a nation. Don't underestimate what is going on. Keep this government. They will make mistakes. Good. It's fine. We are humans. We are fallible. We make mistakes. There will be scandals. It's fine. But do not make a mistake and carry this country and give it to a man or men and women who do not believe in God. This Bawumian in the group, they are daring, dangerous. They kill and they laugh about it. I was born Anglican. At least at this point in my life, I know there's God, but I know there's something too. So don't underestimate what you are enjoying today. It does not matter the difficult paths you people go through under this government. It does not matter the difficult terrain. It does not matter the hardship that might fall sometimes. You always have to be focused to protect this country spiritually and physically. Move it away from these people called NPP. They are dangerous. At least the Kufuor group, Bawumia group, no, until they are all washed out. And yes, some mistake as a nation. I mean, can't you know, till date, they still don't understand why they lost. Because they had put everything in place. They had tamed you people. They killed their own people to tame you people. These are dangerous people. If you don't have a pure heart, and this is the catch Uganda near Woshemi. So you catch so you need the favor of Allah. Onyankopon. So Onyankopon ama favor. Onyamema mu favor. He gave Ghana favor. That's all. Momo is saying, Nyamesom papa ben na mosom. But he looked at you people, the unborn children in the womb of women, and omamu favor. That is what God does. He does not listen to our prayer because we are not pure enough to please God. God looks within and seeks for what he thinks will save us. And it's not the favor and or the maye. We are living under the favor of God as a nation. And it's not, we are not supposed to underestimate the NPP. That group. I know I'm talking to some people who understand. Your Nipa Ghana, they understand what I'm talking about deep. They know. Don't take this as a shallow statement. They will never get over the defeat in 2024. And they will never hold on to power for the next 42 years. That is the word of the Lord. They will never. They will kill. They will do so many things. But we have to hold on to God. We need to believe. Say, the day the election was called, majority of you people did not jubilate because NDC won. You jubilated because you believed to say Onyanko Pwaye. Why did you say that? Now name the reason why you were happy, you were jubilating. You were not happy because John Mahama won or NDC won. You were happy because you felt you've left a bondage. That is the spirits of the Holy Ghost. And no was talking to you people. You were not happy because NDC won. The real happiness was because you felt Ghana had been taken away from the evil hand. Onyankopon ajew. When you change, when you sacrifice, when your life within, so what sakra, you are happy within. You don't even smile. So what sakra genuinely. That's onyamede den sakan wo akumemua. You don't even smile about it. You are happy within. That is how you people felt as Ghanaians. The osum nyamio, the onsum nyamio, nkremonio, Christo nio. At a point, yenyaka say the nyamiase. Why? It was because believe between us or be inside us, we knew something was going on. The NPP is dangerous. Bawumia is a dangerous guy. Right now, he's thirsty. He will do anything. Whatever Akufo-Addo will tell him to do, he will do it. Because what Akufo-Addo did in 2016, that got him power and their own to Mindano. So Akufo-Addo captured Bawumia said, this is the route. He will take it. He is hungry. Neyiri Samira Bawumia is thirsty for power. She needs it. That is the only thing they need now to see themselves say they have accomplished life. They will destroy anything that comes before them. Do not underestimate what you have. Hold it tight. Now, how many times they wanted to kill your president, John Mahama? John Mahama, they say, Yamene Dono. And Odahone John Mahama, Yamene Doni Keke. John Mahama, Nakuma Pa, and Yamene Doni Keke. Uncle Wukura, come Kuna to watch Kura. John Mahama. Yamene Dono. Because God needed to put somebody there to tell a story, to extol his name. That is why he brought John Mahama back. So we wouldn't still recognize the efficiency of God. And I say the glory of God. He wanted to show Ghana. So don't look at this thing. Don't just see the guys are still confused. Their problem is that physically, spiritually, they were not supposed to. And let me tell you for a fact, 99.999, they were not supposed to lose the elections. And they will never get over it. And when he was speaking into the future. He was speaking into the future. But the people there were listening to him, thinking he was speaking in that moment and the events that were happening. J.J. Rollins was speaking into the future, the way I am speaking into the future. These people are dangerous people. Do not underestimate them. Never one day. It does not matter how bad our situation gets as a nation and the NDC. Stick to the NDC. Because I'm your politics. But as same way I'm culture when no. In 42 years' time, Obeka say Kevin Kanye. No matter how hard, how difficult things get, stick to the NDC. Now, executives are free Ghana about Brussels. I'm going to come list their names. Ochina. From minimum omo plane nyina omoko Brussels omo nam kwan so anadwi obi a ofo plane bia wako Brussels bia me de omo nyina din beba me se ochena start asking ochena mbo hu mo TV so obi ani wo ba TV so omo nyina ko Brussels omo ko Belgium. And you see, we have a checkpoint at Kotoka. I know every single one of them will free Ghana. Me de omo list ne ba be kire o NPP for ochena mo starting from executives omo nyina ni ho and omo de embargo ato Canada Japan so we Jimmy utunufu awante osore do twitwa ntroto nkofo so. That is Kennedy for you. The same way Amudi Kennedy, pray for him that Onyankopon sustain his health. Ombo bona to actually easy kura Kennedy. Me say Kennedy ombo hu ni say hu no no mo emre alomi nyina nane oto na efe na num nyina bubu Kennedy. TV is back. Now, my mention you had 2 hours, 6 minutes. You will be 54 minutes more. Oh, you have no idea. My mention but I'll stay with you. I'm not going anywhere. I'll guide you. Send this year, Bonia, Yebeka. Send this year, Papa, Yebeka. We will be here to guide you. All the guys on my TV. We are here as a team in Koto, Free Mind, Ransford Kebuache, Omomaka Nyinano. We are here to guide. At a point, we might have different views, but the end game, we all want the NDC to stay in power. We are matured enough to understand what we do. We are not kids. We understand politics. We believe and respect people's views. Intime, everyone on my show, on my TV, I respect every single view of Nipebi on my TV. So we will be here. We will guide you. We will criticize constructively. We will make sure the right things are done to show to you. We will protect you from harm. Onyankopon tiasia omayankwa owo nyansa ode ato yetim. We will go by that and protect Ghana. Yanko baby o. We are young, we are fresh. Ye gina naso. Ye be gina mu ache because we are not here just because ye ho ofe. Ana sebio ye nim nyansa chen obi. We are called to do this. This is our calling. We are prepared to do this. We just didn't get up to come sit here. We were fortified by God himself and the good blessings of men with good hearts. That's why we are still here. It is not because we are fair. It is because this is what we have been called to do. To save a nation. To use truth to save a nation. It's very, very important. Now, how there? Story Elkonie. I had the finance minister Atoforsen Akasa. Ghana poised to exceed debt reduction targets 3 years ahead of schedule. PZ4 Atoforsen or Ghana Sika Samso or the Brofubia Abetu Dramamindum Emma PZ4. Moi Manum Red Munjai o PZ. Moi Monum Red o PZ Munjai. Atoforsen say a kabubura a ye Nanado Danko Kufuado Bawo Miani Kennedy Japan Mudi Ekoshemu. Ye ko share IMF program ase. Ye twa eboa to ye so ye ko sa eka no. Atoforsen say Barclays. Omo research no. Omo say Ghana Finance Minister, Bank of Ghana, ene John Mahama sibia ye tutu nyama no. Ghana as a nation eka ye di na amanfo dwen say ye de bosum emfie beye miensa edi enimu betua no. Sibia Atoforsen ne John Mahama ne Bank of Ghana etoto nyoma no. Jebe tumi kura etua ye ka ansa na mfie miensa ne du. We ni aban a eya aban pa. We ni aban a etoto nyoma. We ni aban a aye na adwene se ebeko oko amawo. Eka Ekufuado ne bawo miamugya to ho no. Aban we eye nhwehwemu a kire se eka omugya to ho na ya adwene ye se ebedi eye mfie miensa to enan ako eka ne bi no. Wanhwe ya mfie miensa ne ndu 2028 ndu na sa eka buburo na enkofo wegya to yeso no na NDC aban akoka no. This is good news. This is what you need. This is the confidence businesses ewo ekrum oman mu hia. This is a government that comes with a lot of confidence. Every single action of the government, it yields some positive results. We are not supposed to see this as a joke. For a very long time, this country, we never got a finance minister or the leadership to tell us, give us news like this. In fact, this is not even coming from the government. It's coming from agencies that are looking into our books, analyzing what we are doing, the loopholes that the government is closing. So I'm a 40 piece, I can say loopholes, sir. In Tokrobia, Enyunu, Sikanyunu Fema, na Ekufuado Moneba, Omiamudi, Riano, Sa loopholes, no, and your friend, in Tokura Enyunu, Sa in Tokura na Enyunu, Sika Femuno, and no, and Atoforsen, John Mahama Banwe, Omusisi, Sa loopholes, no. In the end, in Shishemwa Beche say, a cana in Kofo bottle is over 1.3 trillion. No. One share your Beku Kano and Sana 2028 in Mredu. You bet Marco Kano and Sana in Fimi and Saba. Umpewe now Pekaya Motium. Umpewe also Pebaumia Trofo. Umpewe Upekende de Japan Kelalumi. Now one Gazana Abana or two and Faswan saying. These are things you don't play with. You don't joke with. Aban Papaba. And the Ubusa businessmen on Bekano Cratch, they will tell you that Sir Omu who Sikakra, they are beginning to break even. Please that for a case Obi break even Amotiasie. Obu house yo, my year Jumano, my bokasa, I feel way dear, me break even. Just I feel we nyam for so or no so one boka. Sebio, ni jet zeno, baby or the start here and the Hujina ho. And no ye chance say, What na Ekufuado ase 8 years na usika nyina udwetirashi. Businessmen in less than 5 months, a month will say omu break even, and the companies send messages at their branco for say ya tetin your masumumrambeto Oka Deku, other big multi-million-dollar companies. They are seeing the implications, the positive implications are NDC are buying the omo yeno senior airboa omo ejuma sani chechere mine. This is how a country starts to develop. A buying papa and abba. Now, I'm sure I did. You see the story. CJ, Madam Tokonu, and the presidency release statement. Efa the suspension, the process now. Madam Tokonu ebefem, and our petition no ebefem. When you say committee no, John Mahama, Ghana Constitution, man who can say take committee na CJ Chief Justice Ninsen Semuno, and aban edi krata abeto abontene. Almost say a committee inquiring into petitions against Chief Justice to commence hearing tomorrow, Thursday, May 15th. PZ for you can say commence hearing. When word be what say petitions. When word be to say commence hearing tomorrow. The brofone kanyana say PZ for yes committee na yete ye pa omo say omo mehwehwe eyedien eye osono maame nsensem nim na omo ntena se na omo pensem mu entoto nkofo ano omo mo kiro petition no na omo hwehwe eye nsem nim no you say they are going to commence hearing. You can say commence hearing a PZ for just say ochina ena omo betena se start a pensem mu into say commence hearing na say in asem na omo betena se tie no ochina na ebe den ebe hye anything ka commence hearing. PZ for muti ase into what take commence hearing a kire say asem na omo betie mu no ebe tie mu abaya investigations no they are going to commence hearing omo ba bet start omo ba betena se omo ba betie no from ochina. Now Madam Tokonu or a full-time housewife for a very long time. Madam Tokonu Nani Kunu enya full access to her because she was busy. Every day I'm going to court. Every day we have a sitting. Every day I'm putting together a panel. Every day the law is the law. Nani Kunu enya access to Madam Tokonu the way he wants. He wanted to have full access to the woman because Oma Tanache, Omo ye ekunu eno oyere. Ejumanti na Madam Tokonu ni kunu nya access to her because and the O2 kwan and the Oko vacation. Sabi O2 kwan kura bodyguard ni chinti ni kunu entumi ntene name. And then Madam Tokonu tifie, why a full-time housewife. Oh sorry anopa 8 why you fufu. Ewia be 12 abo adwene kwan. Ebo be 2:30 won na wasade eye chichewa kakra si so ene de kakra bi endorso 4:35 ne de ben kwan si so by 6:30 ne atwe na fufu tim say you use wo ma ne de fufu mixer into a full-time housewife and the obeko feel a squeaky clean because she's looking at the details. Nyoma bia na wabu nani eguso nyoma bia na edwumanti na onyanye se efie oba ohwe fie and the obeko bedsheet nyina nya ye wan ya hyehyɛ towels jene ya hyehyɛ no adaka mu tomatoes esuru wisa esfom wisa ene den eye kobi ni nyina ya hyehyɛ and otumi hu se storeroom no emu eden emu ayema de ma oba etena fie ma be ma ho ka no ho and Madam Tokonu oye full-time housewife oye de full-time housewife and no umpe we na opeka ya motium. Inti, we should all be happy, say, the hearing is about to commence. But I wanted you to know, say, the Chief Justice, Madam Tokonu, as I speak tonight, our time on her hands. Our time. First, na edin so betumaya benkwine because we hear a lot of time to prepare a benkwine. But I'm saying, otumi a benkwine Monday. A woman said Tuesday and ya benkwine, but otumi a benkwine Tuesday because our time or your full-time housewife or to me wabe Ompenkulenu. Or what bell would drum pa. Na mefino wate. Na odi nsuo gu de gu so ne so no awoso. Na eye de mefino sebio akaso niam na enwo no abegu chansi na se. Na wawurum na wate mefino na odi akogu kitchen nchen ma na wo because ye be sa dia soja. Akwame OG. Na wonya time ebubu adwene ne esuruwisa ene supeku. Webubu agu chansi mu na wabon kwan na se. Wodi nke twitwa jene. Otwitwa jene gum. Na the magi ba kwatum na the eye den or the eye mokwatum owia na or the den ade de boss ye nsuo kakra bi na wa peti magi kakra lelele na wakata so na eye den ehuri kakra bi afred simmering e ba sa wi afred no yi supeku no na wayi adwene no na wayi de salmon no ansa na ne kunu opekako etiko na wayi kako etiko atum na wakata so na wasa wo nsuo kakra na e bo pa. A total of 208 suspects arrested. 99 excavators retrieved so far across the country in the fight against Galamsey. 4 months ni ena NPP, NDC bar power. And another Dankweku for 8 years. Owen to Manchinipa 20. And in less than 5 months under NDC, Yachinipa 208 excavators nkwa a year 99. Excavators 99 enayache. Minister said it has not ended. Afei ena omo bechi more. Afei na omo prove Ghana for say the fight against Galamsey no, they are taking action. They are taking steps. So be a catcher say the 6 months 1 year eku Galamsey no abodam. John Mahama engineer baby ada in opposition say about power or the 3 months beko Galamsey one can be that. Or say we should have the willingness to fight it. The government should show say sa Galamsey no betuma ako. Aban ni mu nipa omo ye no e wo say aban ni tumi kire say omo nya den omo njai. Yatiana from Boadu the report by say eye NPP Gabi Ochida ako chairman untumi Lord Comey Kejemfua Samia Wuku omo nyina eye Galamsey na do Dankweku for de say emfa no ho. But John Mahama opposition or say Galamsey akuwe no edding. But what the government needs to do is the willingness, and the Aban Wage said the willingness to fight Galamsey. Adia Ekufuad ne Baumia NPP ntumanya 8 years no 4 months John Mahama ye the willingness to fight Galamsey. We are still waiting for somebody to bring an audio of John Mahama Ekan opposition say or the 3 months beko Galamsey. One can be sad that. But John Mahama can say the fight against Galamsey is an important one, and that we should show the willingness. The government should show the willingness. Say Obeku Ayesa Sakui, and we are seeing glimpses. We are seeing a government that is young, a government that is showing say they are ready and willing to fight illegal mining. And anything that want to be able to Moi, Mose John Mahama can say or the 3 months beko Galamsey no monfa audio nimbra. Monfa tape nimbra, monfa video nimbra, yebebo amamu. Kwasiafo muizi ejimi. Technology anti obi antumi dada obi abiem. Technology obi anu obetuma dada Ghana for biem because of technology. Because utusia no wachire. Untumi kan tra na wonante nko kwasia. Sa na ebubu man. Osa wo kan asem na odi ngina so ba. Na hwede efe ewo ekuna omokono. Ewo Galamsey no. And the DVLA boss, Julius Nikwe Kote, in Krania Kwara, or can cry the crackeke. If you are to me call a Obonu FM, Namitiano, oh, Ofana, oh, Nikote, Gabibio, NDC, Tamanomoya campaign, Aquawi, or can cry rough, and crying. Or did Docono, or Conas or Didok, or to be the more say, Tudokurum, so and crying, Nikote, or your effective rough. About DVLA, you who the changes are Ecoso, young man, vibrant, solid, and firm. Why ready so be Jumano, and he is willing to leave a mark at DVLA. In Krania Kwala, I was saying for a software and Hayumfo, most supporter brand we na on my DVLA in Jinan and Naso, technology. So, Konas or Tubunu FM or Kankra, we never jinkran. In Kradebia Mecano, Dodono Anamitie, ni Quene Omamaka, ni Atankpamu. Oti Aya Obonu FM, Ofane, ni Que NDC. Ujabodo NDC minke a satisfactory partnership Gambibio and this Aquaway or Kankan rough. Wakosha DVLA, Diana Oka or see Bemo or Sowa or good head in sound baby or no bow blow Timua, one shot over bottom. Ultimately, DVLA boss Wakasa or say all unregistered excavators and farm equipment must be registered within 2 weeks. In Krania and Buofu, our 2 weeks. What about careless? In Krania, we're ready so Beji Ghana. In Krania, we're ready so Obekano Kre, Ako Okodin, Astopi Galam say, or say, or mana watch me. So, excavator, or equipment be a year fua, or ma na watch me, okay, na watchi ebibio egnuko ebi. Noko be, just 2 weeks. Noko ebe 2 weeks. Or say on my Ghana wa excavator. Wa equipment be a year full. You have 2 weeks to register it. This is how you fight illegal mining. To DVLA, if at the end of the day they are able to register all excavators in Ghana, at least they will have a database and know every region, every district, how many excavators operate there. It is a DVLA are able to get all information about every excavator in Ghana, region by region, district by district. What they have to do is get people behind the computer, check the data, look and point which place has the most excavators, which place has the least number of excavators. Now they start to monitor. That is how they will know which people are really doing the destruction. Mamika been show. Galam say, and then start you. But you see, Mimi Obuasi, and we are starting yache, and Obuasi and we are seeing a different from the Omoya no Manson Quanta. Oko Obuasi and Ansena Chema went to the excavator Kogubuasia, Obu, a dangua, Obunia, eh? Obuasi, the enemy has said, Omo the Chessel, Omo Bubum, Rafom, Omura hard rock, Omura pipum, Obian Sobiansu, Ombatunsia, and Bubanim number Tunsu, Tobu Tuamena, no Mokobu Banim, no Makoji Gold, no Maba. Chairman, I want to mean cover excavators by omo the sensors no. Inti asasia galam say ni oya say or the chisel or the 30 years best say no. Chairman, I want to mean NPP for excavator the 2 weeks or best say 2,000 acres. That is why the fight against Galamsey, the first thing to do is to halt the excavators. Because omo massive destruction no. The excavators in our forest, and in the Ebundiano, El because normal people are Galamsey. Sa boys here and there, almost say almost excavators, Emma excavators, essay in Suno. Those boys, they were doing the minor galano. Right now, excavators in the buy, almost giant minor galano, no more joining excavators. It is illegal mining, abaya a whole industry. Omo the excavators ne ba no enkwara na no mo ye small hwiase no omo employ omo and it's a damage na be bigger he ye hu galam say enye nnewu masa ye ma chisel ne ma hammer to even dig 10 meters it will take you weeks, but an excavator within 24 hours can do 10 times the damage. And it's the first step we need to do, and what this guy is doing is the best. We need to have a data. We need to have the raw numbers of excavators in Ghana. We need to know which region, which area the most excavators are, what they are doing there, so that when we are sending a water guard, we are sending the military, we know where to tackle. Because as we speak, we don't know where the damage is really coming from. We have an idea. I had the Ekoso. We need to know. Into the moment the registration is done, then the government needs to activate intensive registration check. That is when they will know this excavator has been registered or not. So the moment an excavator has not been registered, it belongs to government automatically. That is the only way you can bring down the destruction. Chairman Wuntumi, Kate Jemfua, and NPP 4 year. So this step by this gentleman is the fight against Galamsey. When your friend fights, this is intelligence. And these are by way, they are smart. They know what they are doing. They are not foolish. They know how to technically tackle issues. Ding. I applaud this gentleman for this. I am going to monitor the progress of this. In fact, I will send them an email to update me how many excavators after 2 weeks they have been able to register. where and excavators no they should give me a regional breakdown, district breakdown. We want to know. That is where we will start the conversation from. Because we cannot just put the military out there to go and search for DNA. We need to know where the excavators are, the damage they are doing, and we know, say, I had the Okwa. 700 excavators have been registered in this Mansu area. Those 700 excavators, who owns them? Who are the owners? Kevin Taylor there. Kevin Taylor should be prosecuted. That is the only way we can fight Galamsey. And this is a good step. It's very, very important. About 7. All right. 7-8. My time is showing 2 hours 52 minutes. It means technically I have 8 more minutes to end tonight's show. So more 8 more minutes to do some stories. Now look at this story. Story was a very interesting story. And a story, it's about it's about YEA Basintelli on an call for. YEA is set to launch graduates in corporate support program. That is the GRICS, to place 20,000 graduates in corporate support roles. Now YEA for say Omoba will launch another program. And that program no, a programmer graduates Omo school etifie no. Abai no ebeboa e place omo in corporate institutions as support and staff. It's what is going to happen, and I say, why to me, I technically on the enhancer, and I say there will be the conveyor belt into a BA school or a graduate or TFA. Why to me the 20 ama Anglo Gold Ashanti, and those 20 no, they will be supporting staff into Omo Anglo Gold Ashanti. Maybe they work at their human resource department as supporting staff. Maybe what they're going to gain, and they say, one, they are going to gain the experience. Secondly, YEA and that company that needs that support, because basically, Ubeka say, the companies, they will have to go through a process to employ somebody. Unim says, who employ one person in a company, it costs the company a lot of money. Do you know that? So about Bruchira, to employ one person, companies spend a lot of money to employ one person. Now, when you get people that you can actually bring in as support staff, now you are going to spend 500 Ghana or 2,000 to employ one person. Now, when you support staff, they have an idea and they can support the services. Now, so what we almost support, no, Abra, what is 2,000 or 1,000 every as salary? It's better you bring these people in. Now, what the companies will get in return, and they say, so why Emma private institution, ana a corporation, ana a company, nipa 50, na say ana 10. One, sa graduates now mubeye juma ewe bia akoso mo textiles, ana say Coca-Cola no. So we juma for 2 years, sir. You have to understand, say, one, they have gained the skill. Now they have become valuable to that company. It is the probability. Say a juma e bie o company, you consider nkofo, you be consider the support staffer. Why you dey mobile no than somebody who is coming in fresh to be trained for the company to spend money no. That company will rather pick the person who is a support staff of free YE no than to spend so much money to bring a new person to train them. Because one, the experience you are looking for no, that support staff now YE the Coca-Cola no, that person already has it. It is to the benefit of the company. Into this thing YEA is doing, majority of companies to take advantage of it, especially these are graduates. That means they are ready for market. That means they are fresh and ready to learn. That means you can groom them to what you want them to be and then later employ them as permanent staff. So if companies are smart, majority of the companies in Ghana should contact YEA, have this collaboration with them, and get a lot of graduates to be support staffs to be helping companies. So when you do a company with 2 years, 3 years, you have a full-grown employee who basically knows everything about the company. You don't need to put a lot of resource in bringing in new people, training them and spending money, and then wasting money. Now you already have the people, because in Kofoko Ejuma, the biggest English and our statement interviewers, Ebusane say, we need somebody with 2 years experience, 5 years experience. You already have a support staff who has worked with the company for 3 years. So that question will not come in because he already has the experience. Now, what you need to discuss with a person are the terms and conditions, and in the Jumano, what they have to do. That's all. And see, I believe this is the best way the government can basically lure the private sector into helping employ more graduates. Because the public sector, no, the public sector, a Juma nipa abaybe to my form, and do 1 million. Now, there are lots of young people sitting at home who just want something to do and be given stipends. And see, this is something the government should pay more attention to. This is a good idea from Basinteli. And people like us, we want to support this. So the government and public partnership, you know, this is where it starts. We have lots of good brains, young people who can be introduced or can be given to these private companies, private firms, to groom them and then later become permanent staff. So we all are supposed to support this. It is very, very important as a nation. And the young people in Ghana, no, these are some of the programs you need to be joining. Into who say BBC Bia Faudiko, you will be posted. You will get that access. A Jumani in say experience, no company will let you go. The moment you enter a company as a support staff, sometimes a support staff will be doing more than somebody who is permanent. And you never know when there's an opening, they will consider the support staff before somebody coming from outside. Into the young graduate, this is an opportunity for you people to at least, the government is trying to situate you people. The government in its own way, through YEA, is trying to get you jobs. Let's not underestimate this gesture from the government. And this year, I already said, the graduates, you know, this is your opportunity. Take advantage of it. I really respect this, and we all are supposed to support this initiative from YEA. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful Wednesday evening. We've been talking for almost 3 hours, 2 hours, 58 minutes. In the next 2 minutes, it's going to be 3 hours. Remember, these things are important. The reason why we are here every single day is to guide this nation, guide the government, let the people understand what the government is doing and how we can take advantage of the policies of the government. My job here as a messenger is to tell you the truth. Your job is to go back, verify the truth, and make sure we all rally behind the truth to make sure Ghana becomes a great nation again. John Dramani Mahama and the NDC are ready and willing to work for the people. We should also meet them halfway, help each other, speak the truth, protect our nation, take it away from distractors, demons, and democratic haters like the NPP. We are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. My name is